What wouldn't you do?
Well, I wouldn't do anything that's not authentic. I wouldn't do something that isn't part of my life. I wouldn't.
In the 1990s, he was considered box office because of a special brand of rock and roll tennis that made him a fan favorite. He earned the nickname the Punisher because his style was to dictate play from the baseline and systematically wear opponents down and take their legs out. Yes, Andre Agassi is a legendary figure in the tennis world, and in this video, we will discuss 8 things to know about his background, lifestyle, and net worth. Number 8. Early life. Andre Agassi was born on April 29, 1970 in Las Vegas, Nevada, to an Iranian father named Emmanuel Mike Agassi and an American mother named Elizabeth Betty Agassi. Andre's father is of Armenian and Assyrian heritage, and he gave his son his middle name Kirk after meeting Kirk Kerkorian, an Armenian-American billionaire, in 1964. Agassi first picked up a racket when he was a toddler at the insistence of his father, who served as his first coach, making Agassi practice for hours at the family's Las Vegas, Nevada home. At the age of 7, the dragon Andre faced was a ball machine his father turned into the beast called the Dragon.
You want to be a tennis player when you get big?
Yes.
At age 12, Agassi and his good friend and doubles partner, Roddy Parks, won the 1982 National Indoor Boys 14s Doubles Championship in Chicago. When he was 13, Agassi enrolled at Nick Bollettieri's tennis academy in Florida. Andre should have stayed only 3 months because that was all his father could afford. However, after 30 minutes of watching Agassi play, Bollettieri was deeply impressed by his talent. He called Andre's dad and said, "Take your check back. He is here for free." Unfortunately, Agassi dropped out of the school in 9th grade to pursue a full-time tennis career. So stick around for number 2 on the list and hear how Agassi has sought to make amends on this big decision. Number 7. Tennis career and controversy. Agassi became a professional when he turned 16 and competed in his first tournament at La Quinta, California. Andre won his first match against John Austin, but then lost his second match to Mats Wilander. Agassi ended the 1986 season ranked 91. In the next 2 years, he enjoyed a meteoric rise in the rankings to 25th and 3rd after winning 7 tour titles. During 1988, he also set the Open era record for most consecutive victories by a male teenager, a record that stood for 17 years until Rafael Nadal broke it in 2005. Agassi was named the Most Improved Player of the Year in 1988 by the Association of Tennis Professionals and Tennis Magazine. A young Agassi was also involved in controversy because for the first 8 years of his career, he did not play at the Australian Open and chose not to play at Wimbledon from 1988 through 1990 because of the event's tradition of a predominantly white dress code. Ironically, it was after he decided to play at the All England in 1992 he got his first breakthrough title win after several near misses at the US and French Open.
22-year-old Andre Agassi in tears has won Wimbledon.
Agassi defeated Goran Ivanisevic in a thrilling 5-set final. Andre captured his second Davis Cup that year. In 1994, under Brad Gilbert on board, Agassi began to employ more of a tactical, consistent approach which fueled his period of dominance. Agassi captured the 1994 US Open and became the first man to capture the US Open as an unseeded player. Agassi won the 1995 Australian Open, beating the defending champion Sampras in a 4-set final and rattled off a 26-match winning streak. It pushed Agassi to number 1 in the rankings. In 1996, Agassi won the men's single gold medal at the Olympic Games in Atlanta. After such a high came a low point in 1997 when he failed an ATP drug test and later confessed that he started using crystal meth after initially denying he knowingly took the drug. Agassi bounced right back like a champ by winning 5 ATP titles in 1998 and the 1999 French Open, becoming one of 8 men to capture the career Grand Slam. Andre went on to win back-to-back Australian Opens in 2000, 2001, and in 2003 for his last Grand Slam. Agassi finally retired in 2006, but we can all agree that it was a successful yet roller coaster of a career. Number 6. Earnings, endorsement, and net worth. As one of the most talented all-around players in tennis history, Andre Agassi had a lot of success throughout his career. Andre's consistency allowed him to earn over $31 million throughout his career, which puts him 8th on the all-time leaderboard in earnings. At the time of his retirement, he was second on this list, only to Pete Sampras. Andre was one of the most marketable tennis players of all time and became the first true superstar for Nike. The relationship between Andre Agassi and Nike lasted for 17 years and led to some very memorable looks. Nike would give him colorful looks, pushing the envelope as much as possible from a tennis fashion perspective. For roughly 8 years, Agassi left Nike to sign an endorsement deal with Adidas. Eventually, Agassi would rejoin Nike in 2013, and he still has a solid partnership with them today. In terms of racket sponsors, Agassi started his career with Prince and then moved to Donnay with his racket sponsorship. However, most people remember him for his endorsement of Head rackets. Andre has a lifetime agreement with Head at this point in his life, and during his playing days he had sponsorship deals with DuPont, Mountain Dew, Mazda, American Express, Deutsche Bank, and more. Since retirement, Andre has worked with companies like Long Island, Nintendo, Canon, Genworth Financial, and more. According to CelebrityNetWorth.com, Andre Agassi has a net worth of $145 million. Yes, Andre was a mega marketing athlete and paved the way for top earners in this generation. Pretty cool. Fun fact, Andre Agassi's hairstyle has evolved over the years as he started growing hair long like his mentor Bjorn Borg. Agassi adopted the mullet as his signature look. So why did he shave it all off? Well, the reality is Andre began losing his hair around the age of 19. To hide it, he grew his hair into its famed mullet shape and even admitted to wearing wigs to hide the regression. Agassi shaved his head in 1995 at the tender age of 25. He stated, "When I did that, I never felt freer in my life." The lesson? Life is too short. Just let loose and be yourself. Number 5. Mansion in Vegas. According to reports, Andre owns several homes in Las Vegas occupied by family members. In 2021, Agassi put one of them on the market for $2.4 million. The two-story, 4,600 square foot residence was built in 1993, features a private tennis court that Agassi has previously used to train when he was a professional player. In addition, it also has 4 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms and sits on a 3-acre lot that boasts a backyard lawn, swimming pool, and spa. The Mediterranean-style home has numerous amenities, including a glass 2-sided fireplace that divides the living room from the dining room, a beverage bar, a second-floor balcony that overlooks the pool and tennis court with views of the distant mountains. The primary residence in Sin City cost him a sweet $3.15 million just down the street from Floyd Mayweather's showy $10 million estate with its 40-car subterranean garage. Yes, the man is living a sweet life. Number 4. Agassi owns Supercar. In December of 2019, rumors were spreading that Agassi purchased a hand-built, custom-made supercar. Company representatives told him that he could display it, but warned him not to drive it until the work was complete. Agassi ignored this advice, and when the vehicle broke down, the company refunded his $455,000 purchase price, resulting in negative publicity despite the circumstances. Hey, I guess supercars do have everyday problems after all. Number 3. Healthy living. Andre Agassi used to be a big fan of burgers and chocolate shakes. His waist and his cheeks considerably widened. Andre admitted that when he first got married in 1997, he was out of shape and gained 11 extra kilos. Andre turned to the well-known nutritionist Robert Atkins, who made up a special weight loss course based on a radical restriction of the number of carbs in the diet, with no restrictions on the consumption of protein and fat. Atkins' low-carb diet led to the reduction of carbohydrates in the diet that allowed him to get out of the vicious circle of dependence. It stabilized blood sugar levels, which was constantly varying. And third, a mostly protein diet can increase energy costs for digestion. The diet led to the resurrection of his career and back into the top 10. In retirement, Andre is a proponent of healthy living.
The name of the game? Health. Eat healthy.
Agassi is an investor in Eterna, a new company featuring fresh, organic, and low-fat meals. As the saying goes, health is indeed wealth. Number 2. Philanthropy. Andre is considered the most charitable athlete of his generation. Agassi founded the Andre Agassi Charitable Association in 1994, which assists Las Vegas's young people. Agassi was awarded the ATP Arthur Ashe Humanitarian Award in 1995 for his efforts to help disadvantaged youth. In 1997, Agassi donated funding to Child Haven for a 6-room classroom building, now named the Agassi Center for Education. The foundation also provided $720,000 to assist in the building of the Andre Agassi Cottage for medically fragile children. In 2001, Agassi opened the Andre Agassi College Preparatory Academy in Las Vegas, a tuition-free charter school for at-risk children in the area. He donated $35 million to the school. In 2009, the graduating class had a 100% graduation rate and expected a 100% college acceptance rate. In September 2013, the Andre Agassi Foundation for Education formed a partnership with V20 Foods to launch Box Buddles, a line of kids' healthy snacks. All proceeds went to the foundation. So yes, Andre has focused on education and children due to his childhood experience. The man is a good dude. Number 1. Married to Stefi Graf. Andre Agassi is married to tennis legend Stefi Graf. Andre admitted he had a crush on the German athlete when he saw her interviewed on French television. He stated, "I was thunderstruck, dazzled by her understated grace, her effortless beauty. I tried to get a message to her after the French Open, but she didn't respond." After defeating Goran Ivanisevic the next day, Agassi arrived at the ball giddy for his turn about the dance floor with Graf, but they scrapped the dance. Ouch. Instead, they were formally introduced at the event, posing for photos with their trophies in their tuxedo and white dress. The pair reconnected in 1999, not long after Agassi and Shields ended their marriage. They spent time together throughout that summer during the French Open in Wimbledon. Graf ended her relationship with Michelle Bartels, then announced her retirement from tennis, with Wimbledon being the last win of her career. The couple got married on October 22, 2001. The 20 years of marriage have been focused on nonprofit work and raising their 2 children, Jaden and Jazz. Yes, Andre Agassi has led a successful life by following his passion for tennis, riding the hurdles to become a champion, earning wealth, finding love, and helping those less fortunate in the world. So what do you think of Andre Agassi's career? Is he in your top 5 or 10 of all time? Let me know in the comments section, smash that like button, and subscribe for more premium sports content. Until next time.